across the globe. Those of you that do not understand how IPOB is structured, those of you who do not understand what we are doing, I want you to listen and listen attentively. As you are listening, I want you to share this program because Facebook have started their battle against this page again. They are not allowing people to see update whenever I am live. That is the reason why you must share this program. If you are an IPOB member who like Mazi Kanu, who love the freedom of our people, who is supporting this movement financially, physically, morally, and otherwise, you have to share this program. When you look at the cap I'm putting on this morning, you see the rising sun, the half of a yellow sun. You see IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. This message that I'm about to push out this morning, this afternoon, this evening, depending on your location, is strictly for Biafrans. If lovers of freedom like the program, they can as well share it. If friends of Biafrans like it, they can also share it. But it is strictly for Biafrans. This program is well packaged for the people of Biafra. The reason why I'm telling you that it is strictly for Biafrans is because there are things I will say on this platform today that only Biafrans can understand. Because in some area, I may use my local dialects. Therefore, if you are listening to me, I want you to understand that this struggle have gotten to the stage where nobody that doesn't mean well for Biafra will longer be protected, irrespective of who you are. At the stage where we found ourselves in this struggle right now, as in the hot, we can no longer say, because this person is this and that, for that reason, we should protect them, we should not talk about them. It is the right time for us to keep aside that respect, that honor that have been shedding some elements, some criminals, because of the love and the respect we have for Mazi Kanu. We have been shedding some of them, we have been protecting some of them, not saying things the way it is. Me, I am breaking that yoke this morning. Because I will no longer keep quiet because of the love I have for Mazi Kanu and watch Mazi Kanu die. Love, that is not a genuine love. I will no longer keep quiet because of the respect we all have for Mazi Kanu and allow these people to kill the same person that I am giving this respect. That kind of respect, because it is not a genuine one. And I am using this opportunity to call all media warriors. I am calling all Biafrans, all IPOB members, to stand up gallantly and fight anybody, decimate any idiot that claim to be Mazi Kanu brother. Why they want Mazi Kanu to die? This struggle have shaded some moles, some criminals that claim to be Mazi Kanu's brothers and sisters because of the love and the respect we have for Mazi Kanu. And the more we are shedding them, the more we are protecting them, the more these guys are growing feathers, trying to perch on the Iroko tree himself, known as Mazi Kanu, and to bring him down. While we are using the love we have for Mazi to shed them, to protect them. And our people in my dialect says, Oneme ana asoro isiede anya, anede asinoya ka ana asoro. Ana solo anede. If you see the up to go, also no yakana solo. And on this note, we should continue to call a spade at this juncture. I happen to be the first person in this struggle that stood up against the criminalities entities this in disguise working for Biafra, but they are criminals. I stood up before any other person, which I was penalized for, which I was attacked for, which I was cajoled for, there were a lot of things I received for doing that. But believe you me, today, everybody in this struggle have seen what I saw a long time ago and started shouting. You see, this morning program is going to be exceptional. I don't write things on my book before I come out to speak to you, because I have everything in my memory based on what I know, what I see, what I have ideas happening. That is why my program is exceptional. I am not in the line of somebody in America told me to say, or somebody in Jamaica told me to say. No. I witnessed a lot. This program, if I'm done doing this program, if this program that I'm doing today will lead to my sack by Mazi Darlington in IPOB, I will humbly, wholeheartedly accept that sack and say thank you, Mazi, for relieving me of this burden that I have been carrying all this while. If what I'm going to say on this platform today will lead to Mazi Darlington coming out, because he's going to listen, I will not delete it, he must listen to it, for him to see what I have battled, what we have fought, how we have done a lot of things to make sure that he is safe, that he is protected. So if he come out to use this particular program to say, for you to say this, for you to reveal this, for you to reveal that, I am hereby sacking you. I will celebrate it. As a matter of fact, I will kill a goat. I will kill one. Ram. Spotless ebini. Boriagana mmiri. Okuku ọcha. Wole edo wole uzu wole ose. Gato mama kenende mmiri. For keeping me alive up to that moment that anything may happen. Listen, I prepare myself ahead of time. That is why some of you see me speak without being afraid of anybody. Me, I have prepared myself as a man who don't die already. If I die today, I die for something meaningful. If I die today, I die for something great. Amutago mwoke, mutawai. Loto no bennam, bam moto, we business. Can you also follow? Only my freedom is what is left. Mboso na ogo ay na anu bira na ngwocha ewesi na Biafra abiago. I will live as a fulfilled man. The reason why I want to use this to be preamble is because when I begin to expose things, when I begin to say things about these criminals from Mazi Darlington's compound, some of you will say, oh, you may not believe it because you are not privy to information that I have about them. You are not privy to information. The kind of information I have about these people, you don't have it. But before I go on, I want to thank each and every one of you that reach out to our brother, Somto Okonkwo. I don't need to mention them. I have seen some of you on the comment section here. I want to appreciate you guys, those people that reach out for Somto Okonkwo. I want to say thank you so much to Somto Moses Abo and some other media warriors whom I extended the hand of token support to. Nichuku Kabema bless each and every one of you, wherever you bring it out to support these men on the ground. Nichuku Kabema bless and enrich you. Thank you. Biafrans, I am doing this program because of the useless guy called Kinsley Ezebiro, aka Kanu, and his partner in crime called Emmanuel Kanu, aka Fine Boy, and their sister called Princess Kanu Chinwe, plus their financial backbone called Nnamdi Ine Ogu. Nnamdi Ine Ogu Anya. This is her complete name. On Facebook, she is the one bearing Ogorichiowa. In case you don't know, if she is on your platform, go and search for the name Ogorichiowa. Maybe she's spying you, you don't know. Once you see any name, Ogorichiowa, that is Nnamdi Ogu Ine Anya, aka Madam Finance. And the Aloysius Ejimako, with their unfortunate in-law called Joshua Yahweh, known as Master Prophet. These are the people that I want to talk about this morning. Therefore, if you have not listened to this program before, and this is your first time, you may not be able to understand everything I'm going to say right here. You may not believe the things you are going to hear because it is your first time. But believe you me, everything I'm going to tell you today on this platform is the truth and nothing but the truth. And they cannot do me anything. Fachok isimwa manisimu ekwere awa. Fachok okum nyo manokum ekwere anyo. Fachok kamna mana nde mbo na nde egede zitere m si na agaghị m ana n'ike. Maka gịnị? Maka na eji m ọfọ. Ha mara ka m si kwado. Mgbe m na-abịa ụwa, amaghị ka Chukwu okike abịa makere m si wee kwado m wee zika m njem a. N'ihi nke o nweghị onye Chineke kere eke n'elu ụwa ga-efopụ ndụ m n'ike. Aka mụrụ gị ma ọ bụ ndị a niile mkpọrọ afa na-agwọ na-ezipụ n'ikuku. Ha zipụ ya n'ikuku ka ha gwọcha ọgwụ ahụ. Mgbe ha ga-ezipụ ya n'ikuku, mmiri ezo, mmiri ama ya bụ ọgwụ. Ha gwọchakwa anya ya, ha ga-aṅụ mmiri rie nri eji mmiri wee sie ya. N'ihi nke ọgwụ ha dị adịre n'ebe m nọ, maka na abụ m nwa mmiri. Eji m eme nganga, eji m etu ọnụ. What I'm going to say on this platform today may provoke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but he doesn't have choice. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't have choice. I have to say it because I have his interest at heart. I want him to live, to fight, and make sure that Biafra is restored. If what I'm going to do on this platform today will lead to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being angry with me, whatever he say, I will accept it with gladness, with joy. I will celebrate it and get to aja. I want you to share this program because Facebook is not allowing people to see notification that I'm live. Therefore, if you are privileged to stumble on this page, share the program. Somebody is asking, where is my alligator pepper? I have it. It's here. But you don't tell me what to do. I walk according to the instruction of the Spirit. So I don't need more for now. Biafrans, listen. The battle we are fighting now is fight to finish. I want to tell you people something about the tweet from Kanu. You see, because of that shade that this leadership gave to Kanu, that single shade, that single protection they gave to him after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rendition is why Kanu think that he have grown wings, that he can fly, he can perch on every tree that he like, at the expense of the life of Biafrans that have died for the sake of Biafra restoration. As I speak to you guys now, Biafra restoration is not important to Kanu anymore. Biafra restoration is not important to the one you call fine boy anymore. Their interest right now is money making and power. These are the two things that these two guys are pursuing. So, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, and renditioned to Nigeria, many things happened that you have never heard me say on this platform. A lot of things took place. Those ones you think you heard from me are just like a peanut on things that happened on the ground. I want Biafrans to type on the comment section and ask Kinsley Zebiro, when is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming down from the mountain? Ask Emmanuel Kanu, when is their brother coming down from mountain? Because the message that was given to Biafrans was that he was on the mountain praying. So Kanu, who knew about the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he hid it. Why you are asking Kanu, I want you to know that Nnamdi was 100% aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was equally in the hand of the enemy. Because when we are talking about Kanu, without mentioning all the people that are involved as well, it's not good. That is why I'm telling you that today, Agamitiwa Koibo Sube, Oberia, the smallest one among them, Kangakoa, Manoga shock some of you. Nnamdi was aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the hand of the enemy. Like 100%. Uchenna Caroline Okorafo was aware 100% that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the hand of the enemy, that he had been kidnapped. You see these three persons I made mention of their names. They were 100% aware the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was picked up from the airport in Kenya. But since this happened, everybody focused on Kanu Takanu, Kanu Takanu, Kanu Takanu, Kanu Takanu, because we assumed he was the closest person to Mazi as a brother who's supposed to fight for his brother. But Nnamdi Ogu Ine was 100% aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the hand of the enemy. Ask yourself, was it a collaboration plan? Was it a collaborated plan between Nnamdi Kanu Takanu and Uchenna Okorafor to keep silent, not to speak, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be eliminated and IPOB leadership called DOS will be blamed on that? Why I am setting this record straight is I want all the media warriors from this moment to key in. Adding Nnamdi and Uchenna Okorafor in the list of those that knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in the hand of the enemy. And they all kept quiet. So when they come out to tell you, hey, only under this, only under that, they all knew. Uchenna Okorafor knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and in the hand of the enemy for 8 days. Nnamdi Ine Ogu Anya knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and in the hand of the enemy. Kanunta Kisil Ezebiro, known as Kanunta Kanu, knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was. Why are we always calling only Kanunta? We must put all the people, all the partners in crime together with him. We shall continue from now this moment setting this record straight, so that people, the generation to come, will not ask, will not be only talking about it is only Kanunta Kanu that knew that his brother was kidnapped. No, there were other elements. There were other people that knew and kept quiet. Kanunta did not raise alarm. Nnamdi Ogu Ine Anya did not raise alarm. Caroline Uchenna Okorafor did not raise alarm. As a matter of fact, Caroline Uchenna Okorafor, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and she knew, was using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's official Facebook account to write that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going to broadcast. While Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was being beaten to stupor, while his life was seriously under threat, Uchenna Okorafor was using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's official Facebook account as admin that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to her to write that Mazi was coming to broadcast. And then Nnamdi was busy waiting to hear the news that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now killed in faraway Kenya, so that all the billions of IPOB money in her position will be shared between her and the Kanunta Kanu. Uchenna Okorafor, there was $6,000 that Nnamdi sent to you in America. Uchenna Okorafor, there was another $20,000 that was sent to you in America by Nnamdi. What were those money meant for? It's a question. Kedife Jinda Egonda Home. Now, Biafran, let me give you people a tip. When I speak, you will doubt me. When I speak, you will quarrel me. When I speak, you will say I am lying. But I give you only but little time. If any, there was a time I wrote on my Facebook and came online to speak about people that we are preparing to be taken out from Biafra land to America. Especially ladies, hardcores, who were fighting for the restoration of our nation. If you go back to the record, you will get this. I want you people to, I don't want to rush this program. I will take my time to explain things. So those of you who are still having doubting spirit, we understand why Ekberi Kanu is still alive today. It is because of the leadership that shaded him. But I will tell you what you need to know. I will connect all the people, all the dots, the three cardinal points. The triangle, the triangular form of this whole evil orchestrated plan to eliminate Mazi Darlington failed. If Facebook remove you, please come back. If Facebook kick you out, come back. Normally, whenever I'm broadcasting, I used to connect about 4 Facebook to one program. But today, I decided to do it only on Acid Hot for a purpose best known to me. I didn't connect any other place I can share. Now, there was a period of time that I was talking about people should not listen to Uchenna Okorafor. I did not mention her name anyways that time, but I say that there is a lady who are in right now inboxing our hardcore ladies in Biafra land in this struggle, that they are going to bring them to America. Biafrans, let me tell you guys, it's been long. I knew so many things that were happening in this struggle. But when I give you sign, when I give you signal, so many of you don't get my signal, I don't get my sign, because it is me. I don't know if I should be, maybe I should buy white garment, like an angel, wear it, dressed like a Angel Gabriel or Angel Michael. So when I speak you, I will speak to you, you will hear me and believe me. I don't know if I should do that. That money I made mention of was designated to do a certain job for some gallant IPOB female who were on the ground fighting for the restoration of Biafra, to be taken out of Biafra land to America. And that operation did not hold. I can mention name of few people that were inboxed. They asked them, go and get prepared. Get your passport ready. You are coming to America. What are you going to do in America? Why are they trying to take them to America? What was the plan? To take about 10 of our young ladies who are vibrant, to it in broadcasting, speaking in for this struggle. Why do they want to move them out of Biafra land to America? What was the plan? Now, Biafrans, let me shock you guys. There is a lady called Chukuneye Neche. I saw a written note that was circulated on internet few months ago when she traveled out of Biafra land to United Kingdom. And people begin to write. People begin to do their exhibition. Some people inbox me, Mazi, what do you have to say about nature? Mazi, what do you know about nature? Mazi, since you are close to Mazi, you are in the palace, come out and speak. I told them, I will not speak about nature. And up to this moment, I will not speak about her. But I want to tell you people something that you need to know. And that thing that I want to tell you is connected to the reason why Kanu Nenianya, and Caroline Okolafo are still today enjoying themselves. At the same time, constituting nuisance. Somebody that is very close to nature wrote something about nature at the time that nature has exhibited all her plan, has done everything the person claimed that he know that nature have done successfully. Like, you know, when you are downloading something on Facebook or anywhere, whatever you're downloading, once you get to 100%, you do mark good. You saw this girl planning all this evil, doing all these things. You kept quiet. You did not speak. You did not fight. You did not consult anybody. You did not do anything like let people know this is what this girl is doing in the struggle. Biafrans, I want you to pay attention because you watched her done all those things that you saw in those long notes that they wrote about this girl. You did not say a word during the period of time that those things were being done. You couldn't human. Then nature finally left the country after she succeeded in all the things that was written in that note, which I am not going to tell you that the thing is truth or false, because I don't want to lend my voice, but I want to tell you something. I want to connect it with what is happening. Nature was among the people that was contacted to travel to America. If all these young ladies, I can count about 10 of them, were taken out of the struggle to America, they will go there now, start life, enjoying themselves. Their plan, like their zeal for Biafra restoration is already dead. They will kill it instantly. You will not see them come up on air and talk about Biafra anymore. Then the second batch will be on men. They will look for men who are on the ground, doing great job, you know, working without you knowing. Okay, we need 20 of you. We want to send you to Canada or to Australia. They will pack them also, do visa for them, send them to Canada or to Australia. You will see those people, they will fizzle away. That urge for Biafra restoration will die on them. They will now face another. Listen, like I said, anything that will happen, I don't care. But the heaven and earth and the ground we are matching will bear me witness that at this point in time, I no longer hold back my, should I say, reason for keeping those things. That is not to say that there are not other things that I will not keep a secret, that I will not speak about. But why I'm trying to start from here is by the time I entered Kanu, Nenianya, and the Uchendu Koraf deeply, you will understand where I'm coming from. I used nature case to teach you something. But what happened? Somebody saw all those things according to what they wrote, and they could not open mouth to speak until nature exited, ran away, and somebody came and started writing. And you want me, Mazi Darlington, became to clap for you or to share such message? I will not. I will not share it. Do you know why I will not share it? I will not share it because what you are doing is called medicine after death. Madu musia iweba uyo nyewe mkporo. Chobi hige me to restore the person. The person is already gone. The person is already dead. Back to Kanu Kanu, Nnamdi and Uchenna Okafor. My battle to expose them was legendary, but was halted because people thought that my exposition on these individuals is going to affect the struggle negatively. Like people will stop bringing money, people will stop contributing. Maybe for a while, it will. But at the end of the day, the people that stopped giving that money to the wrong person, once the right person is, made known to them, they will put double of what they were putting before, knowing that in this purse, this money is safe. This is why this is called a struggle. Then when I started, some of you, not some of you, many of you do not agree with me. Maybe 5% out of 100% agreed with me. Out of that 5%, maybe 3% stood by me, 2% were silent, but they knew I was saying the truth. Now look at what happened. If not that this movement, led by Mazi Darlington in the Directorate of State, brought Kanu, whom was working with Simon Ekberima in Finland. If not that they shaded this man, protected this man, brought him to Radio Biafra and have him speak, by now, there will be nobody called Kanu again. People whose parents died in Mazi Darlington's compound are still in this struggle. People whose brothers were killed in this struggle, we are still in this struggle. People whose sisters were shot and killed because of this struggle are still in this struggle. They have not stopped because they killed their sister. As a matter of fact, the death of their siblings, their brothers and their sisters, provoked them the more to stand more stronger in that quest which their brothers and sisters died for. It is only a fool that will give up because his brother was killed in a struggle. You give up. That means you are a fool, a coward. Kanu was supposed to be haunted. Nnamdi was supposed to be haunted. Uchenna Okafor was supposed to be haunted. Because these three people I made mention of their name knew 100% that Mazi Darlington was kidnapped in the hand of the enemy 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, up to 8 days. And they were silent. They did not say a word. The reason why they did not say a word is because they were expecting Mazi Darlington to be killed. They wanted Mazi Darlington to die. Because these three persons I made mention of their names are residing outside Biafra land. Whatever that will happen to the people of Biafra on the ground after the news of Mazi Darlington's death circulates the internet does not concern them. Their intention and their plan is that that man that they are seeing as their stumbling block to achieve their selfish interests is out of the way. Yes, I repeat what I said. That man they are seeing as a stumbling block to them. Because Kanu, out of greed for money and power, doesn't want Mazi Darlington alive. Some of you will say, are you telling me that you will love Mazi Darlington more than his brother? It is brothers that sold brother. Someone who is far from you, who doesn't know your in and out, who doesn't know your movement, wouldn't know how to get to you, how to get you. That is why you see them going through somebody that is close to you, then they will get you down. Biafrans, I want you all to know that Mazi Darlington ate poison 2 good times in the house of Madam, what is her name? Uchenna Okorafor, mother house. On his visit twice, he ate poison and he survived it. Adamma Brown is her name. I said, whatever I'm going to say today, I am doing it to save the life of Mazi Darlington, to wake each and every one of you that are watching this program, that like the freedom of Biafra to be restored, so that you will know what you are supposed to know, so that you have the update you are supposed to have. I am the one saying it. I don't care about what happened after that. In the house of Adamma Brown, the secretary of Mazi Darlington, the mother of secretary of Mazi Darlington repoisoned Ubolabwa. Hi. Have you ever heard me say this? I am telling you the way it is. Nnamdi brought Uchenna Okorafor to Mazi Darlington. Nnamdi brought Kanu. Then Uchenna Okorafor brought Simon Ekperima to Mazi Darlington for interview. Then Kanu now liaised with Simon Ekperima to work against the leadership. It has been bothering me for a very long time because I have not said what I'm saying right now on this platform. My spirit have not actually relaxed, knowing fully well that Biafrans need to know this. And this morning, after seeing what Kanu did yesterday against Barrister Ejiofor and the senior advocate Mike Ozekome, I said it's the right time for me to expose some of this evil that our people don't know. I want to repeat. Mazi Darlington repoison kam tụọ n'Igbo ka unu ghọta ugboro abụọ n'ụlọ Adamma Brown in America. If you like, you believe it. If you don't like, don't believe it. But will continue to bless and protect me for saying the truth and exposing the evil in this struggle. That at the end of the day, una mara nke eziokwu ihe mere na nzuzo unu na amaro na-enweburu onye pụta ka ọlụ unu. Ejiere too much. I've endured it for a very long time, and this time around I cannot enjoy it anymore. You guys doesn't know what Mazi Darlington have been passing through. And my joy is that even when I was seen as a mole, even when I was seen as someone who have deviated from the struggle, even when I was given 90 days sanction because I was expecting the moles, the enemies in the struggle, Mazi Darlington still trusted me. Mazi Darlington still trusted me. Like, Biafrans, I want to, God, I don't know how I'm going to explain this for you guys to understand. That moment you saw everybody fighting Mazi became, that moment you see them saying, I want to scatter this struggle. I was key to make this struggle not to be scattered. That is why I was exposing their evil. And each time I expose their evil, they retreat, they go back. Each time that I try to expose their evil, they retreat, they go back. And on that point, when everybody was fighting me, everybody was, myself, Mazi Darlington trusted me. And that is why Mazi Darlington lifted that sanction that was given to me with immediate effect. It doesn't matter what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. He knew that I am always in the right path. to make his dream come true, to make his ideology come true, which is Biafra restoration. So, Kanu Takanu, Nenianya, Uchendu Korafo, are not supposed to be walking round street freely, including the one you call Master Prophet in Germany, and his wife, and even Nkun's Nafia Fine Boy, walking freely. Why people that are walking and fighting for the restoration of Biafra are hiding? They can't visit their communities, they can't visit their villages, they can't do things they are supposed to do. So, now let me break it down. The first time Mazi Nnamdi ate poison in that house, don't forget that Mazi Nnamdi used to have ulcer. Yes. And Mazi Nnamdi, anybody who has ulcer is supposed to eat at the right time and eat a certain thing that will not harm him or cause more problem to his sickness he's having already. All the ulcer patients can testify to me that there are things doctors will tell you, don't eat this, don't eat this, don't eat this, don't eat this. Mazi Nnamdi nearly died eating poison in the house of Adama Brown. Adama Brown. What did he get? You think I don't have information? I do. That I don't talk about it doesn't mean that I don't have information. I do, and I keep quiet. He ate poison. Whatsoever that might be the cause of that poison that Mazi Nnamdi can eat, whether it's the food he eat, whether it was a prepared portion, that I don't know. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, ate poison in the house of Uchendu Korafo, and he nearly died. He was rushed to hospital. And some people that knew about this, some few people that knew about this, they will be shocked. Man, hi, Darlington, the worst thing that will happen is Mazi knew that I am fighting for him to come and say, you are now sacked because you expose things you are not supposed to expose, trying to save you. That is how I was nearly, how the media department also sent a suspension letter to me while I was trying to save the same movement. So I am expecting another bigger one. After this program, I'm expecting another bigger one. Not from the leadership or anywhere, because the leadership know that I'm with them, but to Mazi himself when he come out. You cannot tie my mouth. You see, the way you cannot stop Mazi Nnamdi from speaking the truth, because it's not him who speaks this truth. There are gods of the land that speak through Mazi Nnamdi. That is why they are holding him down, knowing that if they left him to come out, he will continue from where he stopped. That is how you cannot tie me down. Mazi Nnamdi rush to hospital in America. The doctor was asking question. And do you know what the doctor said? For this man to have survived this, Nanduya the Naka Chineke. Kanu Takano cannot swear that he doesn't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rushed to hospital when he visited America and visited the house of Adama Brown. He cannot. Now let me tell you people something. Because most of you do not value people like myself, because I am not living in Australia or living in Germany or in America or in a Western world where you respect the country. That is why. What happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Adama Brown's house could have happened in the palace of Israel as Okukanu under my watch, but it did not happen under my watch. I'm still coming to the main topic of the day, which was the tweet of Kanu that he sacked Ozekome and Mike and Barrister Joffo. I'm coming there, but let me start from the foundation so that you know the boy, the man called Kanu, Emmanuel Kanu, Nenianya, Uchendu Korafo, Aloye Jimako, and all of them. You need to know them. In the palace of Israel, Obukanu, the people cooking the food that Mazi Kanu was eating, apart from the mother, we are all dirty women. I repeat, we are all dirty women. Some of them did some of them na raka na this struggle. The moment I came into that palace as a spiritual man with spiritual eyes, I saw and you don't expect the mother to always be in the kitchen cooking. There are so many women there trying to help her. I now did something that I want to tell you guys. I implanted 5 people to the kitchen. These 5 people are still alive. I implanted 5 people in the kitchen to be watchful of what Mazi Kanu is eating. These 5 people sometimes even help to wash plates, help to walk, help to see. You know, the people that we are cooking the food themselves do not know that me, Mazi became implanted these people to be watching everything they are doing in that kitchen. By then, the Mazi Kanu's wife was still in London. She have not come back to join. Sometimes I pretend that like I'm hungry. I come, hey, mommy, I'm hungry. Is there food? I will spend some time to watch around. Then the people that I send to make sure that their eye is there. Once they are cooking what Mazi Kanu is eating, your job is to make sure you are checkmating whatever they are putting there, whatever they are cooking there. At the right time, when I will write my history in this struggle, the name of those people will be mentioned. But for now, I will never. Even I will never mention it. Even to Mazi, because even Mazi do not know that I did something of that nature. Mazi Amaro, I did not tell him. No security in that palace knew that I did something of this nature. Do you know why? Because I love Mazi from the depth of my heart. I love Mazi from the bottom of my heart. I love Mazi like I see him as the solution to all the problems of the old Eastern region, which is Biafran people, over 75 million of us. I see him as the solution. That is why I did everything I did to protect him. The brother called Emmanuel Kanu, who was junketing, running up and down, chasing money, did not do what I did in that palace. 1 quarter, he did not. His interest is when somebody is coming, he look, if he's a dignitary, somebody who is big, coming to see Mazi, he will now follow the person up to collect money. Me, my eye was down to check on what Mazi Kanu is eating, what is going into Mazi Kanu's mouth. That was my job. I was protecting him without even him knowing. Up to this moment, he did not know the extent I went. But I will tell you the one I just let him to know. Now listen, in those days, when they were cooking Mazi Kanu food, in the morning, I will make sure that it's supervised. Without the people cooking the food, no. Do you know how I operated on this? These 5 people I'm talking about that I planted in this kitchen, none of them knew what the other one was doing. None of them knew that I am the one that tell the other one to do what I tell him also to do. I learned it from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is the best security ever. So that if there is going to be compromise, it will not affect 5 of them. So all of them always give report based on what they see differently, without knowing that 5 of them are doing the same job. At a time, there were food that were sent to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Biafrans were bringing food from our Bab family, from Onitsha family, from Ugocha family, from Ebonyi family, for all the whole Biafra land. They were bringing rice, bags of rice. They were bringing plantain. They were bringing yam. They were bringing cocoyam. They were bringing a lot of things. Mazi Darlington became called security meeting in the palace and said no. I called the sister of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, known as Ijeoma. She is still alive. I said, because they used to bring Ragolis water also in pack, like sometimes 20 cartons of it, sometimes 30. I said, Ijeoma, I want you to know what I want us to do now, and we must do it. Because of the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am no longer comfortable with the influx of food brought here, which people are using to cook for Mazi. Because of Mazi, these things, one of these things may be poisoned. Their target is Mazi. They don't care if he kills everybody in the palace. But as long as Mazi is concerned, they can, because of him, carry out this kind of operation. So what I don't want now is for any food, rice, beans, yam, whatever is that is brought to this palace, to be prepared and feed Mazi. Hey, Excellency Kanu is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. Hey, Madeleine Kanu is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. Hey, Chinwe is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. None of them have the brain, have the knowledge, have the ideology, the security code that I had. Ijeoma bought the idea and extended to Ugobweze. We should always go to the market and buy whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will eat. We should always go to the supermarket and buy every water Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will drink. From now henceforth, Mazi should not be fed with the food that is brought to the palace. I don't trust nobody. This is a movement. Mazi should stop drinking the water that people are bringing here. I don't care who brought it. I don't trust nobody. This is what Mazi Darlington have done. Some of you who use, what have you done in this struggle? What have you done in this struggle? You are always talking. I'm just giving you just a tip of iceberg based on the security measure I put around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while he was on the ground. Then, the moment that was established, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu everything, and azuta. Those who are not put for the people in the palace, like as a gift to the palace. Then people, the security, only open office the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and it's in 247. That is the security people are eating it, the family are eating it. But that one that Onyendu eats, I make sure that we go to the market and buy it. Then Ijeoma called me one day and said, Mazi, who are you? I said, what do you mean? He said, man, do you know that this idea you brought is legendary? It's powerful. I understand what you mean. Because somebody may poison one thing that they are bringing to Mazi. Because knowing fully well that Mazi used to eat every food that they are bringing here. Because of Mazi, they may kill everybody. Somebody is confirming that he ate when he visited there. You cannot come to that palace without, you must eat food. Unless man nyabugo before he be. Monani sinoko. Biafrans. Somebody who has set this kind of record, who have achieved this kind of good mind to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you telling me that I will keep quiet to watch the so-called brother do something that will bring this man down. As time goes on, I rang the wife. I said, Lolo, please, come back and start cooking for your husband. I don't trust all those women in the kitchen because Ugweze was not always in the kitchen there. Aboyeba. As a matter of fact, I saw it. In order to support and protect Mazi, I invited the wife. I said, please come back. I begged her on phone. Mazi Nnamdi wife will watch this program and she can testify that what I'm saying is truth. My joy came that after 1 week, just 1 week of my appeal to the woman, she landed. And I was so much happy. She started now cooking for Mazi from upstairs, not downstairs anymore. Using food that is bought from the market to prepare for the husband. I said, Anna, in that area of security about what Mazi eats, I close my chapter there. So always say if Mazi Nnamdi when reaction, I know whom to hold. I know whom to point my finger at. Because Munya cannot kill him. Knowing fully well that Munya baseball why and Munya have been standing behind him from beginning. Now, ask yourself, what was the content of the things that was used to cook for Mazi Nnamdi in Adama Brown's house that makes Mazi Nnamdi to fall sick and rush to hospital? That is by the way. Because Ototuni Mune Chef Goluchenna Okorafo and Nenianya Sunande Mana Mazi Nnamdi Neji without speaking. Only focus on Kanu. No, Kanu will not carry it alone anymore. As a matter of fact, and the ministry Kanu now, he may say, no boss say they are aware. There were other 2 persons that I know 100% that we are aware. So, over any punishment, uno na kwado nisi Kanu because of that thing, one that punishment should be divided into 3 or times 3. Which no kora for get okay. Nen nianya get okay. Kanu get okay. I want to start there because I want to use it as to build my preamble. Do you guys know that the moment Kanu came back to that palace was exactly when they were planning to kick Mazi Darlington became out of the palace because this man was busy blocking a lot of things. They were not able to breathe in that palace. They could not breathe in that palace. He couldn't woman. Do you know why? Because Mazi Nnamdi called the family, sat them down, told them, Mazi Darlington became President. Anything security in this palace, he is in charge. Mazi Nnamdi call all the security men in the palace. Anything security about Mazi Nnamdi in this palace is in his hand. Nobody, I repeat, nobody should be brought to visit me without his consent. And that was when the whole fire erupted. Mandena agwo wete n'aka. Mandena agwo wete n'obi. Mandena agwo akpụ n'ọnụ. Ka ha bịa yọsịa Mazi Nnamdi ịbịa mburu ụzọ ma daa obi. Mụ abụ udene. Onwere ife ga-eji mme. Some people are saying you are not there. Go and ask people who were there with me, and they will tell you what they have seen. Ibiam bruzo kwege n'aka. Nnatu ogo ọgwụga. Once you n'aka ọgwụga arụọ. Mazi Benjamin Madubugu is alive. Some of you that knew him should ask him what happened in his house. Set of people in Anambra State came to his house with placard. They wrote on the placard, Mazi Benjamin, be careful of President Darlington. President Darlington is diabolic. President Darlington na wogu. President Darlington is this. President Darlington is that. These are the people that have wogu. Femia, you know, enter. Dosiana and cross, you know, walk. Mande sendere send in Nikuku, you know, walk. You know, anytime you see somebody calling you Onyo, and this person doesn't like you, know you that this person are gone and it did not affect you. This is a protest that happened in Anambra State, in Obrisuzo, in Mazi Benjamin Madubugu's house. He's watching this program. I don't lie against people, because if I lie, okay, Bumaka, you were protesting against me. What was the context of the protest? The context of the protest is that as the auditor, as at that time, I was dealing with the people who were eating and siphoning IPOB money, exposing them. So now their only way to finish me was either to go on more. It did not work. They used police threat to set themselves up for me to be arrested. It did not work. They now came physically, like, let me know. Said in the door, come to protest in Mazi Benjamin Madubugu's house. They were protesting. We should be careful with me. Like, how was he going with them? Now, I want to go to the main case. The main case today is that somebody who used to visit Palace have confirmed what I'm saying. Ugochukwu Osuchukwu said, yes, you are always the first to meet people before they can see Mazi. Thank you. And if I tell you, Mazi, one name working very far, if I tell you the number of Ogo, Agwala Agwo, Ebo Apekute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, more Mazi Opalezi Chukwu became the Buza Natu. You can't believe here. Hana Agwo na abia. Mande cholo yobubu, mande cholo ekwe, yobu no kuru yobu na ha kuru kome. Mande ne wiwe no more no chili holes on that. I'm just a stumbling block to them. Uncountable number of them. Mana habia natuha. Habia natuha. Habia natuha. He megide hasize na yedis boy na agwo go. Mana Chineke nano na n'igwe mana nwepo mbosi no kata jebe dibesi agwolo mo. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to love me, or for against anything. Imakwafam, or for bikim. Or more bazilo wom tuku bikim. Ejimofo. Abam 1 million. Ubim di ocha, kam di ocha. Wagi fige me wom. Just treated that. Now, yesterday, so many of you saw what I shared on my platform, where Kinsley Ezebiro, aka Kanu, tweeted that he is sacking Mike Ozekome and the barrister Ifeanyi Chukwu Ejiofor. I laughed. Because that shenanigans you saw that this guy displayed happened because he is still free walking the street of Germany. It happened because the IPOB leadership shaded and protected him from the time that people were so much angry to bring him down for knowing that Mazi was kidnapped and he kept it secret. Do you understand? That is the reason why you see it. Let me tell you guys something. That tweet you saw yesterday was as a result of the share that was given to him, as a result of the protection that was given to him, because no one anafati as one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyu no ne shade, onyu ne protect. Choro when ni amoke, unu juma kani protect your own. When Kanu called me after I did a program that I'm going to expose those who are eating IPOB money, and tell me that in the hierarchy of IPOB, that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is supposed to be the next. Acho Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tata from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No Yengwabu Kanu Takano Gabu, the leader of IPOB. That is why I quickly knew that this guy is in for something. So when they brought him back home, I knew they brought him because of me. And he brought that devilish ideology of people to stop seeing Mazi that makes way for Operation Python dance to come into the palace and dance. Because there's no how Operation Python could dance where over 3,000 people are constantly visiting. There are people that are living there. They come, they eat morning food, eat afternoon food, they bath, they stay in that palace. They were there 24/7 just for them to be seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As if that is not enough. Now, he told me that he is supposed to be the one. Then when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, this guy, Nenyanya and Uchenna Okorafo, they sealed it, nobody knew. And finally, they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back. The question I want to ask Kinsileze Biro, aka Kanu Takano, is this. If the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very important to you, now that you are tweeting that you are sacking the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu employed, what's happened in Kenya? Why didn't you raise alarm? Why didn't you contact the leadership that the so-called brother of yours have been kidnapped by the authorities in Kenya? Why? If his life is important to you now, that you know konde Dr. Gabia Bayo, you know konde Dr. Gabia Bayo with Ritienia, you know kono operation inside DSS dungeon. Is the life sweet? Are you happy with him that you saw when he was kidnapped, beaten to stupor? Yet his ear lobe was broken. Hakuwali uduntie. Uduntie hakuwali ya na Kenya. Bwiha ina sainuzi ina kudozi keme abayo obuna the hand of Inde Kwariantu war. So, are you telling me, or do you want to convince people like me to believe you that you are indeed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother and that you loved him? This tweet, so many of us have saved it. Bad, they are fake, and shared it. And immediately after this tweet, Eberima picked it up, wrote his own, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done something noble. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family have done something noble. That now they have sent Barrister Ejiofor packing. That Ejiofor did not visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he know what is coming. And that yesterday, Ejiofor visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, lie is lie. Truth is truth. It doesn't matter how deep you buried truth. It will still germinate. Ezoku bondo. You will juru container tuchie benine. But once obele ezoku enwe obele ofu ezoku batara neba iji container load of lies. It drop ofu ezoku apiam ife adewa wani na afia. Ndị Biafra ndị Igbo ndị nwem achọrọ m ka unu tụsara m ozi a ka unu getụ nke bụ eziokwu n'ihe na-eme na ngwuru ezinụlọ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So when they say Kanu's family, I want you people to correct this impression that the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the children of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not among these people they are calling Kanu family that they claim to that have sacked the people they did not employ. I'm still coming to explain to you their inability to pronounce the word sack onto the legal counsels of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will explain that. But before I get there, I want you to follow me suit. Now, Kanu Takano tried in the first instance to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody knew about his whereabouts, that he might be killed, and it failed. Now that Mazi Kanu is in the hand of the enemy, Kanu started positioning himself as the leader of IPOB. You guys should go and check the record where Kanu was saying on somebody's platform, they were interviewing him, that he is in charge of the media. No, if you are the media. Are you listening to me? That he's in charge of the leadership of IPOB. When you are not a coordinator of a unit, you are not a coordinator of a zone, you are not a local government coordinator, you are not a senatorial coordinator, you are not a state coordinator, you are not even a member of Directorate of States, and you are claiming that you are in charge of the leadership, because your plan, your original plan, was to get your brother killed so that you come out and open your hand, not go abusi the leader of IPOB. You forgot that if anything had happened to Mazi Kanu, that there will be no room for any leading or of anything from your side. There will be turmoil. There will be volcanic eruption on this planet Earth. I don't expect it to happen, and I know it's not going to happen. But if any mistake comes in Nnamdi Kanu, all of us will perish. All of us. So there will be no room for you to say you want to come and lead. Who are you leading? Because by then, Nigeria will be like Rwanda. Rwanda of the past, not the current Rwanda now, because Rwanda now is at peace. But go and check what happened in Rwanda in the past. There was no big man. There was no poor man. There was no middle man. Everybody is equal, fighting to be alive. So you won't have any edict to say, I am now the leader of this group or no other group. No. That is why I always use the death of Ferdinand Duke of Austria, that caused the First World War, as example to the Fulanese, for them to get sense that Mazi Kanu blood should not drop on the floor of anywhere in the world. If it does, I don't know about you. Life is waiting you in Germany. Like, I wanted to talk about Nnamdi marriage some time ago. Somebody called me and begged me, said, please don't go there. But the day my spirit will say, stand up and talk about it. Alaga abandon Nnamdi. Yeah, you see the copy. Because Oga say, how who get this guy all this information? Kanu is the one that is marrying Nnamdi now. In case some people doesn't know. Biafra, the husband that Nnamdi know today is Kanu. This guy called Kanu, have benefited more than anybody in this struggle. One of his sons is right now in America through IPOB. Because of IPOB. And I tell you people, when I push you, I show you where to fall. When Allen Onyema, who is now crying like a baby because of the measures that the government is putting on his airline, came to visit Mazi Kanu and proposed to give amnesty to IPOB, which Mazi Kanu rejected. The one you call Meme, Emmanuel Kanu, hijacked it. And from there, they sent some family members to abroad. And Mazi, and the Kanu's son is one of the people that were sent to abroad with that scheme. No IPOB member benefited from it. Instead, Kanu criminal, Onyoshi, Emmanuel Kanu criminal, Onyoshi, use it to scam our brother called Zona Boy. You can go and meet Zona Boy, ask him what I'm saying if it's true or not. How much did Kanu collected from him? And he did not even give him the visa. So, Kanu, Emmanuel, what is called again? Casing as a bureau, coming out to tweet to say that he is sacking the erudite senior advocate. It's like a child spell. You are joking. You are kidding. You know why? There is no how you can sack somebody you did not employ. Biafrans, I'm like you. I use myself as example at all time. Abraham boy, Nnamdi edirom na boy, Nnatabe Nnam, hustler, raise ego, bia Lagos, bido zoba afia. Or the possible. Now somebody from somewhere got their mail account where you did not open a business for me. I started a business for myself. I'm using myself as an example. Or they're possible. Nobody does that. The only person who got a mail account to put somebody be Lafia. I want to use it to connect to that childish tweet of Kanu that the family of Mazi Darlington have sacked Eloy, have sacked Barisifaye Jofo and Mike Ozekome. Number one, their letter of the application of their council needed of their legal battle against the state was not given to him by Kanonta or Fine Boy. Was not given to him by any member of the family. It was given to them by Mazi Darlington himself. And Ejiofor have explained this in short form, which I'm going to read out for your own hearing pleasure and understanding. The person who say he's going to sack doesn't have anything that has to do with IPOB leadership. He does not. You are not a member. In fact, you are just answering member of IPOB because of you are making money from IPOB because your brother is the leader. Now, let me shock you people because I promise you I'm going to drop some things that will shock so many of you. In Afaruku Ibeku, all the inner people, all the closest friends, all the closest members of this movement that we are with Mazi Darlington in that palace, and the so many coordinators who has something to do with the struggle, all went to Alonso to take oath never to betray the struggle. The oath I'm talking about is different from the oath that we read in IPOB families. All of you do not know, some of you do not know that Arochukwu is a holy place. We all went to Arochukwu. It's a very holy place, a sacred land, to swear never to deviate, never to betray the struggle. Those that went there and betrayed, go and look at their life today. Somebody is confirming that he went there from Ugwa Chachku Goziegi. Thank you very much. Do you know that in the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the mother went to Arochukwu to swear never to betray Biafra. Ugweze Neme Ezenwa Yoku Kanu. The mother, Mamia, she went. The sister, the cousin sister called Ijoma, went. All the close media of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went. Among all the people that took that oath, I was the second person that took that oath. I was the second person. If, for example, if 1 million people took that oath, after the first person, I was the second person that took that oath. Right in Alanso. Do you know that fine boy refused to go there to take that oath? Biafrans, I want you to listen and listen attentively. Ntibo Garanya. Fine boy, upon all the troops that used to go and go and go, fine boy refused to go. Now ask me, why did Emmanuel Kanu refuse to go and take that oath? Because Emmanuel Kanu has a skeleton in his cupboard. That is why he did not go to take that oath. But the mother went. Do you people knew that when the one you call Ekberima Kanu Takanu himself came back from Germany, near Bibezo Biafra, he did not go to take that oath? I don't know if you guys are listening attentively to what I'm saying here. The one that called herself Chichi did not go to take that oath. Biafrans, I want to say this now. Among Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, among all the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to my knowledge, to my understanding, based on what I have seen, it is only Nnenna, the first daughter of Israel Kanu, who is a police officer in Enugu. I don't know if she's still in Enugu now. She is the only one that is different from all these people you see they called Kanu family. That woman is exceptional. Have you ever heard her come out and talk rubbish? Have you ever heard her tweet anything? Have you ever heard her, even in the palace of her own father, in the palace of Israel Kanu, if she want to come inside, she will hands up. People will search her because she is in the police force. She understands what command and control means. She understands what security means. When I didn't know she was the first daughter of that family, Ada, when I don't know, she will enter, they will search her. If she go out, she is coming back, they will search her. At the point, somebody called me and said, Mazi, are you aware that that is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sister? I said, how related are they? He said, he's the first daughter, the same father, the same mother. I said, no, it's not true. I rushed to her. I said, madam, excuse me. He said, please, who are you? She laughed and said, you don't know me? I said, I don't know you. I am Ada Israel Kanu, sister to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My jaw dropped. I said, I'm sorry, I don't know. And from today, you are a member of this family. Nobody will search you again. And I gave the order. I stamped on it that you see this woman. They begin to say, we don't know, madam, we are sorry. I said, don't need to. You don't know. You are doing your job. The woman said, there's no problem. Very calm, humble, respectful soul. I have not had encounter with her. If I had encounter with her, I will tell you, but I haven't. But when I from Ghana, what Chichi? The princess in the book here. Princess is not taller than this cup. Chichi. Otu a cup aha. Nke na mo na ekwu okwu, na photo no na so yibo. On eme imitate, on achọ ka o me imitate fune ndị ọcha. otu a ka chichi ha otu a ka ọha ọka chichi etokarịghị otu a ọchị ịbata na palace ọha nke okwu ya ọ na-eko ọ na-asụ oyibo na-eko anya as na ọ bụ I don't understand. Imanye cham ka onye oshi. But Adamnia, we humbly, respectfully allow people to search her. But Chichi, obviously, that is to tell you, I repeat it, this girl is not taller than this cup. When I chose me, he had chia meta, Utu a copa hakoha. What would that? Okay, you go high heel, Abola, like 6 inches, yet. Or that no wonder. You see one idiot. Siorodo. Master Prophet and I am Rebosi. Only Orodo call. That is by the way. I don't want to deviate. I want to go back to Kanu. Now, Kanu have done a whole lot against this struggle. And apewabari yazu oya mere ojimwe the effronteries. We put that in the public domain where they Niana Sack, senior advocate Mike Ozekome and Barrister Ejiofor, who have been on this case for so many days, for so many years. DOS, I blame you people for that mistake. Unaka hapụ this man, mgbe ahụ bịa nye shade. Komo Biafra, egburu ụmụnne ha, egburu nne ha, egburu nna ha, pịawasịa ndị azụ. Pịawasịa ndị azụ ka ha pụta na ọ na-eme. Ezi Israel okwu ka na tụnyere ndị ya na njem a. Nwunye ya tụnyere ndị ya na njem a. Nwanne ha nwaanyị a na-akpọ Adakụ tụnyere ndị ya na njem a. Mana Emmanuel Kanu anakọlụ politicians ego. Anakọlụ ha moto nna Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jụrụ ajụ. Na-agba n'eko, na-aga ebe ọbụla sọlị ya. Mana mụ ọbụ Mazi Okpalaeze Chukwu bụ ikem cannot move freely like him. Upon that, he still have the nerves to come out, begin to write rubbish on Facebook, begin to support his devilish cousin brother, because all cousin called to him to write rubbish. Thank you very much, Mazi Keroloeke. The information says that the idiot called Master Prophet is from Ofekata Orodo in Mbitoli, in Imo State. You can never hear him when he want to talk about Igbo. You can never hear him say, this is where I come from. What do you care? Mana enyupugu ya no nyo Ofekata Orodo call. Oje no why without paying 1 naira. Nga ya dash ya dash. Ndị karaka iwere nwaanyị believe na ọkaraka ije je nụrụ maka ọ bụ na believe na ọkaraka ị gaghị anụ ya tụba n'ime ka ifo. You cannot. Now, Kanu enwere any moral right to talk about the legal luminaries who are fighting for the restoration of for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't have it. He is not in the leadership of this movement. I am not denying the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not from Kanu family. But the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you know in Kanu family is no longer the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you know from Kanu family. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from IPOB family. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have overgrown Kanu family. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have overgrown Afara family. You have overgrown Ibeku, Egwasa family. You have overgrown Umuahia, Abia State, and Igbo. He is now the property. If I should use property, he is now like he is the nation we are fighting for. Kanu Takanu, Nenianya, and Uchendu Korafo are still breathing today, moving around today, because the leadership said so. Do you know why? I blame them for that mistake did. People were mad that a whole leader of indigenous people of Biafra was captured in Kenya, rendition back to Nigeria without the knowledge of the leadership. It is the same leadership that saved this guy at that point in time that this guy is now fighting. The same leadership that protected Ekperima Kanu Takanu, that Kanu Takanu himself, Ekperima Onwe, is now trying to bring down. Chike Doziem this, China Sanwaru this. They have tried all they could to force Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to sack Chike Doziem, China Sanwaru, Nzurumike, and so on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that the taproot of this struggle, Mboroguji, this struggle right now, is the DOS. If Mazi Nnamdi can tamper with the member of DOS, all in the name of changing to bring someone else, the next day, the enemies will hunt him down. The enemy are still afraid to do anything back to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of this taproot, Mborogu. This movement, which is the DOS. That is why anybody that is not supporting DOS, anybody that is not standing with DOS, that person is not worthy to be called a Biafran. Because without DOS, right now, some of your communities, your mama and papa are also. DOS are the people in charge of every activities going on in Biafra land by the men of Eastern Security Network. They are in charge. They are the ones taking care of them. The food they drink, the food they eat, the water they drink, the materials they need to chase away the enemies is in the hand of the DOS. So, Kanutakana gogo enu guana. Nene anya gogo enu guana. Masa profit o ka ha gota nwoni ana ndi dibia na enye go na agori ogwu. Ha gogo enu guana to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hate Mazi China Sanworu and Mazi Chike Doziem, and to announce that he's sacking them. It's not working. It's not working because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not understand the foundation he laid on the ground before the enemies captured him, if he was confused about it, by now, this struggle would be a story. That is why Ekperima was paid handsomely to attack the leadership. He did. He failed. That is why people like Nelly Ofebu, Madam Oyibo, wanted to hijack the leadership and change it to ESN command instead of Directorate of State. They failed. That is why Uche Mefo have tried everything he could to blackmail the leadership, blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He kept going to, at the time he became BBC Igbo broadcaster. He kept going to BBC Igbo to broadcast. And he tried. He failed. So, for Kanu Takanu to come and open his gutter, use his phone. That phone will work very soon. That phone will catch fire very soon. Go to Twitter and I wish, please, because I want you people to help me. Does Twitter has a report button? If Twitter have a report button, I want somebody to prove me, please, to help me. Every Biafran, I want to call if Twitter has a report button on any article you posted that is defamatory, that is not in line with what we are doing. I want every Biafran to go to that idiot called Kanu to report that Twitter account. We must report that his Twitter account. I report wire. Somebody say it does. It has a report button. Thank you. Please, Nnamdi Gold, I want you to do something for me. If you can, snapshot that particular button. If you can do maybe a short video of how it can be done, send it to me on my WhatsApp line. I will post it. Let every Biafran go and report that particular post. You see, there is how Mazi Darlington trained us in the media sector. But so many of us always leave it and be saying something else, doing something else. If Mazi Darlington want to battle this cup now, he doesn't battle it once and leave it. He doesn't battle it twice and leave it. He doesn't battle it 3 times and leave it. Mazi Darlington will consecutively battling this cup for like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, for 1 month, more than 1 month until this cup breaks. If the cup does not break, Mazi will not stop. That is the kind of spirit that Mazi Darlington have implanted in the heart of the media. But so many of us, you will talk about something once today, you run away. You will talk about something tomorrow, you run away. As you are reporting Kanu, you should be reporting Ekberima, Simon Ekberima. 2 of them. In a report to the Twitter account of Kanu, keep reporting the Twitter of Simon Ekberima. Because both of them are working in pari pursuit. It's going to be a war, a media battle. Why are we called media warriors? Why we are no longer doing the thing that we're known for? Why are we called media warriors? And some people, you will just tweet and go and sit down. You will just write and go and sit down. You will not consecutively hit. If you can report that particular, those pages, if you can report it like 10 times in a day, you do. If it is maybe after hours, go back and keep reporting. If it is every day, you wake up in the morning, we must continue to report that Kanu page where he's dishing lies to the public. We should continue to report it until Facebook or until Twitter bring that account down and query the authenticity of the owner of that account. Karagod, I've given you this as a job. Please help me. I know you can do it. Some people may say, I don't know how to do it. Help us. Make a short video how to report an account. Just a short one. It may be 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 1 minute, depending on how fast you can make it. Send it to me. I will post it. Kanu must be chased out of Twitter. Let us give him what Rocha Okorocha called Ohasherism. We must use the method of Ohasherism on Kanu and the Simon Ekberima on Twitter. It doesn't matter if Twitter is verified. We don't care. We must use Ohasherism for them, which means Ofonye Sheri Oha. Oha Gerisi, Onhashere Ofonye, Oga Herisi. As a matter of fact, we must continuously reporting the Twitter account of Simon Ekberima and that of Kanu. I know that after this program, their cohort, how many of them happen, they will come and report this particular program. But I don't care. I am a freedom fighter. I am fighting to restore my own nation. And any arsenal within my reach will be disposed to dismantle the plant of enemy to keep me in this dungeon. I will destroy it. So we must continuously reporting the account of Kanu, reporting the account of Simon Ekberima until they feel the impact of the media warrior. Now, if Kanu and Simon Ekberima account is not brought down before 72 hours, 3 days from now, I will know that we don't have media warrior. Don't expect Mazi Darlington to come and say something like this, because he will not, for your information. Don't expect Mazi Abraham to come and tell you something like this, because he will not. Don't expect Mazi Chikado Edoziem to come and say something like this. He will not. Isaiah Yoba, they cannot. Nnachi, they cannot. All these people in the leadership, they cannot. It is people like us that will tell you. And if we tell you, we are telling you, knowing fully well that the people I made mention of will be in 100% in support of what I say, knowing fully well that we are fighting a battle of survival. Because if we don't, we will all perish. As you are sharing, as you are reporting it, let your friends know. Put it on your Facebook boldly that I have reported Kanu, Simon Ekberima Twitter account. Help follow me to do so. If you people can as well do, not only Karago, you can show people how you reported the account. We must deal with them. We must show them the power of Ohasherism. We must show them that power. Even if Twitter is working on them, there is a number of report that they will receive. Twitter will be forced to query that tweet that they tweeted. In case you don't know, this is a Western world. Now, looking at that particular tweet from Kanu, now I want to break something down because I want to read what Kanu said. Then I will give you some parts of what Barrister Ejiofor said. This is the account of Kanu. This is it. Kanu. He said, I hereby, look at Wanza. Wanza, I hereby. Who are you? Who are you? Saying I hereby. Yeah, Abobande with authority you na Kanu family. Then Imachapata. Biafrans, I am very sorry to say this. I think Kanunta and Fine Boy are doing this because Israel Okukanu is no more. And their mother is no more. So nobody is now giving them advice anymore. Nobody is telling them what to do. Kanu said, I hereby formally notify Mike Ozekome, son, and Ifeanyi Ejiofor that their services are no longer required in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, pending before the Supreme Court of Nigeria and all concerning him. The good English one has good. And all concerning him. Very poor English. This guy is poor in brain. Doesn't have anything upstairs. I may not have PhD, but if I want to put up a write-up like this, I will use Supreme Court of Nigeria and all concerning him. I won't use such phrase in the last line. Oh, they're rubbish. Like, who are you to notify Ozekome and Ejiofor that you are sacking them? A betrayer of his own brother. Do you think that after betraying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after hiding the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the plan that he should be killed, was made open to Biafrans, that you can still come and talk to Biafrans and they will listen? And some people send me message saying, Mazi, is it true that Kanu family say they don't want the work of the job of Ejiofor and Ozekome? I laughed at them. I told them, listen, these guys are cowards. They are very, very stupid. They did not employ these people to fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or for IPOB. So they have no right to do that. We are waiting for their memo. We are waiting for their memo. Let them bring out the memo of sack to Ozekome. He just tweeted. The reason why I'm talking about this is because they are meant to deceive the general public. And you know what? Now, Nigeria newspapers have carried it. That is the kind of news they are waiting. Nyewanza, dika Kanu Takanu, Siniana Sake, Barisefa Yejiofo. In 1 billion years, Kanu Takanu can never have 1/10 of the brain that Chukwu Okabema gave like somebody like Barisefa Yejiofo. In 1 trillion years, you can't even attain the height, 1/10 of the height of Ozekome. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that employed these people, that asked people to work for him, is still alive. He is not dead. I know you wanted him dead. He is not dead. You may wanted him to die, but he is not dying. And he will not die. He will fulfill this job that he have started and beyond. So all these things are you are doing it just to make a mockery of Mike Ozekome and Barisefa Yejiofo. And immediately, your counterpart, your partner in crime, picked it up. Actually, it was supposed to be called partner in crime, but I am putting it in crime because I born a commit crime. Because some people will say, hey, look at this English. By the way, it's so English made mistake. According to the major, it's right. Because English is not our mother's tongue. They are partners in crime. How born a commit crime together? Now, after writing this rubbish, he came down to break it down. He said notice of dismissal. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case on 11 May 2023, Professor Mike Ozekome San has refused to see his client in DSS headquarters, Abuja, even after several messages from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to see him. Secondly, for stopping the medical doctors who were to examine Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on 5th June, even when he and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor were duly informed on 2nd of June, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them to inform his family to arrange that for this obvious reason and many more. Professor Mike Ozekome San and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor are hereby sacked. Ojupa there with a capital letter, like he's shouting loud. He's sacked. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Council. The Kanu's family do appreciate your time and effort. So far, please hand over the documents as soon as possible. To who? To Aloy Ejimakwabi. Okay. Now, I want to not sacking Newuzi now. There's one guy who always tell me, Mazi, ya sack. The guy is making mockery of that word, sack. I have sacked Chikedoziem now. Chikedoziem, I have sacked you on behalf of Kanu's family. Chinasaworu, Mazi Chinasaworu, I have sacked you on behalf of Kanu's family. Azayoba, you are sacked. Mazi Nnachi, on behalf of Kanu's family, me, Mazi Darlington became, I am sacking you. Yes. I'm sacking. Okay, Chukwosiwu. Ekerero one. I am sacking you too. You are sacked. On behalf of Kanu's family, I am hereby sacking Mazi Okechukwu Osiwu. I am hereby sacking Mazi Keduzafia afa habo fuchana nobi kita mchori sack hani ne ka afa na pusim nobi biko na chetara na mafa ndenga sack maka ndenga sack kanko ndenga sack kanko. I have to sack everybody on behalf of Kanu's family. The sack have begun. We are sacking everybody now on behalf of Kanu's family. Karagold, you are sacked. Mystic Uzo, you are sacked. I think I should start from the media warriors. Biafra Child Nwachineke, on behalf of Kanu's family, you are sacked. Mazi Obinna, Metusela Nwanne Mekisedek, you are sacked. Achalugo, you are sacked. Achebe Paul, you are sacked. Nwada Gadafia, Nwada Ebiojiro Bikad, you are sacked from this moment. And Efe, you are sacked. What is his name? What is this our brother name? Gadafia. Oh. Mm. I have to sack all of you on behalf of Kanu's family. And even Mazi Chukwu became Obeleze as in the hall. You are also sacked on behalf of Kanu's family. Isaiah Yuba, you are sacked. Ima Powerful, on behalf of Kanu's family, you are sacked. Ima Powerful, yes, you are sacked. Mazi Benjamin Madububu, you are sacked. Judge Money, thank you very much. Because let's tell him, Judge Money, you are also sacked. Omote Biafra, I have already sacked Omote Biafra already now. Omote Biafra is sacked already. I have sacked Omote now. Sacked Idudu. Hey, Idudu was the name I was thinking about. Idudu Ovemuno, you are sacked on behalf of Kanu's family. Listen, sack. We are going to sack all these people. We must sack all of you. Mazi Sanwo-Olu is sacked. I have sacked Mazi Sanwo-Olu on behalf of Kanu's family. Oluchukwu, you are sacked. Mazi Okafor, you are sacked. Our sister from America, what is her name again? Our sister Chinyere. Our sister Chinyere, Ugo Chinyere, you are sacked. On behalf of Kanu's family. Ohagi, thank you very much. Ohagi, you are sacked. Nicholas Ohagi, you are sacked. You are sacked. Okay? With immediate effect, I want to appreciate all of you for the wonderful job you have done in the last in all these past years. But I am hereby sacking you on behalf of Kanu family. Lion Man, you are sacked. Onajite, you are sacked. Jude Matthew, you are sacked. Hey, all the members of Eastern Security Network, you are all sacked on behalf of Kanu's family. Because our sister Wada Mboma in United Kingdom, you are sacked. Usoka, you are sacked. If you don't hear your name, know that your own sack is double. Two. I sack you twice. But if you hear your name, you know that I have sacked you once. I have sacked people like Chebe now. Onye Mochuba is sacked. Now I sacked Onye Mochuba. Mother Abuchi Nwachukwu, you are sacked. Yes. And if you just hear your name, I have sacked you. This is how I want to explain this sack for everybody. Jonathan, you are Chinedu, you are sacked. Jonathan Chinedu, you are sacked. Mazi Obilo, you are sacked. Obilo is already sacked though. Obilo, you are sacked, all of you. On behalf of Kanu, on behalf of Ekberima Kanu and the Mazi Kanu family, I am sacking all these people. I mentioned their name. But if you don't hear your name, you know that you are double sacked. A bossa, you are sacked. Can you massacre Kibero? Who haven't I sacked? Who haven't I sacked? Somebody very important need to sack him. Kedafia. You are sacked. Known as Iken Guruagu, you are sacked also. Only somebody, Mazi Abanyem, thank you very much. Mazi Abanyem is also sacked. Here you go IPOB. I am wearing IPOB logo. And that is why I have the authority to sack all these affirmation people. Ike Peters, you are sacked too. Ike Peters, you are sacked. I have sacked Metusela. Some Toko, you are sacked. Moses Abo, on behalf of Kanu's family and the Kanu Takano, you are sacked. Mazi Alozie, you are sacked. What a mirage. Anyi King, you are sacked too. You are sacked also, Anyi King. One other princess Aponamu, you are sacked. Here you by Charles is here, you are sacked. Biafra striker, you are sacked. Chidozie Onora. Sample master, you are sacked. I'm urging you when I choose that now. All of you. Sample master, you are sacked. Yes. All the coordinators, all the coordinators in Biafra land, you are all sacked. Nkechi, you are sacked. Emeka Gift, you are sacked. Umuchuku writers, you are sacked. Biafra writers, you are sacked. You are welcome now. I'm no longer happy. I have to sack all of you on behalf of Kanu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Kanu family. I have to sack all of you. Share this program that the world may know that I have sacked all the people fighting for Biafra restoration on behalf of Kanu and the Kanu's family. Those who have sense, who have common sense, we understand this program. Those who doesn't, we not. Now, I want to enter in domain of the man you called Kanu Meme. I want to expose one or two for you people to understand how these people are stupid. Abalanze Onyeko Keke is sacked. Abalanze Media is sacked also. Yes. Omo Anasake on behalf of Kanu and no, I will not sack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until he come out. I won't sack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will wait. I'm sacking people who are outside right now. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, on behalf of Kanu and his brothers, I will sack him too. Now, do you people know this boy called Emmanuel Kanu went and meeting governors in the eastern region, claiming to be Ima powerful? You see, when you don't understand, you didn't see where somebody is buried. If you are asked to go and exhume that person's body, you will start from the right direction. You will start from the leg. But when we are there, you saw when this person is buried. When you want to exhume the person's body, you will start from the right direction, which is the head. This guy was going from one governor to another governor, begging for money. Emmanuel Kanu, asking them, telling them that he is the Mapawafo that they used to hear, that they should give him money to pull down a certain publication that was published by a Mapawafo. He was claiming to be Mapawafo. That is why you heard Nelly Ofebu at a certain time saying, Mapawafo you are talking about, that is that is Emmanuel Kanu, he is the Mapawafo. And some idiots were believing that. That is why Belima went deep to find out who is a Mapawafo, where is he staying, and all that. If a fine boy can go to governors begging them money, pretending and claiming to be Mapawafo, what else do you want to hear? The cars that was given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rejected. Obiano gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu some SUVs. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rejected them, said, I don't want. This guy called Kanu collected all of them. There was a Benz that was bought for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by an IPOB family from Malaysia. Where is it? Ask the one you call Meme, where it is located. It is all about money. They sworn that because their parents died in the struggle, for that reason, they are going to ridicule the struggle. They are going to make hell of money out of it. Are you aware that the money that Nenyanya realized when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, the money she realized, even before then, for fundraising she had been doing, if you put them together, it is over 400 million. I have the record of all the amount of money in dollar. When you change it to naira, it's over 400 million. Where is that money now? That a junior brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will go and meet a man that killed, a man that killed in Koso, go and meet him, brought him to Abuja to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And on the hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that this man coming is a governor, a Supreme Court governor of Imo State, I don't want to see him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rejected to see him. Yes. Hopeless Uzodimma. Fine boy went and collected money from him and brought him to Abuja to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He doesn't care. He doesn't have moral. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu heard that social governor want to see him. He said no. This man stayed in Abuja for days. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused to see him. Who brought him? His brother, his junior brother called Kanu Meme. These are the people that are coming out now to sack all these people. I just mentioned their names. I'm helping them to sack everybody because they are now sacking our lawyer. So now I want to help them to sack every other person, including myself. I even sack myself, join. I sack myself, put. If this guy have moral, is he supposed to sit down with the man that have killed hundreds of his own people? What about the man that signed the paper for Operation Python Das that took the life of their parents? Okizi Bazu, the outgoing governor of Abia State. You went and be collecting money from him, all in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. Do you have moral? No. You are moving from one governor to another governor, from one person to another person, begging for money, collecting all those money. Where is it? What are you using it for? And you are living large, wearing expensive wristwatches, wearing expensive shoes, dressing well, moving freely. Nobody's looking for you. And the people have died for the struggle. And you want me to keep quiet when they dish out this rubbish of sack letter to our lawyers. I want to say it loud here that nobody can sack Mike Ozekome, San, and Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, except Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never, ever, ever dream of doing such. Now, let me show you people something. When I tell you that Ekberima is working with Kanu Kanu, some of you without me, immediately Kanu Kanu wrote that junk. Ekberima tweeted it, carried it up, and tweeted it. And this is what Ekberima said. Ejiofor refused to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he knows what awaits. This is the right thing to do, which every Biafran expected from the family of our leader. And I am happy to see this happening today. We thank the family of our leader for this bold step. Now, the chain holding Onyendu is broken in pieces and his freedom is here. There's what the white people call throwing of tantrum. What you see Ekberima doing now is that he's throwing tantrum. You know, relevant. I have thrown him into dustbin for a very long time. But now he is still calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu our leader. But he said that he is the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile. You see where this guy thinks that he is very, very smart, why he is not. Anytime he calls Mazi Nnamdi Kanu our leader, our leader, our leader, it makes some fools keep believing that this guy is still paying allegiance to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership. No. Forgetting that he have already made himself Prime Minister. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, how can a Prime Minister call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a leader? Why you are the Prime Minister? No, you should be the leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be under you now. He's supposed to be following you. Because you are the Prime Minister. You are the leader here. Mazi is following you. We all are supposed to be oh God. We all are supposed to be a subordinate. But what happened? He deceived them by calling Mazi Darlington our leader. They knew. But even more, he wished that Mazi Darlington died in that place. But do you know the chain that breaks the camel's back is that particular update from Barrister Ejiofor, which I am going to read the part that is very, very important to each and every one of you today. I want you to pay attention. This is a long one. But that area where he made mention of the idiot called Kanu is where I want to read, which is Article 9, number 9 in that particular article. But I want to start with first one, the way he addressed the idiot. We visited our indefatigable client Nnamdi Kanu today, being the 15th day of June 2023 at the DSS headquarters, Abuja, to brief him on matters relating to his cases in court, including his matter coming up on the 20th of June 2023 before the Federal High Court, Abuja. Matters of concern relating to this deteriorating medical condition occupy the center stage. It is important to make the following statement clarification. The medical doctor that attempted to see Onyendu last week, Tuesday, being 6th June 2023, were not there to participate in any surgical procedure, but to first meet and interface with Mazi Onyendu. The medical doctors were expected to consult with our lead counsel, Professor Mike Ozekome, SAN, before proceeding with other administrative engagement as we agreed during our meeting of 3rd June 2023 held with the DSS in the presence of Mazi Darlington. I made a video in regards to this. I explained all this thing to you in my last video. In my second to the last video, sorry. Biafrans should note and be assured that Onyendu's legal team, ably led by the legal Iroko of our time, Professor Mike Ozekome, said, SAN is monitoring every situation around Onyendu. We are not resting on our oars. Hence, there is no cause for alarm. We are thousands of steps ahead of the evil plans of the enemy. Onyendu will be out of the DSS gulag, strong and unbroken. He said, I wanted to read 1 and 9, but now I'm reading all. In view of the desperate attempt of the enemies to break our rank, the legal team resolved to minimize the information that we make public through my regular updates. Beautiful one, excellent one. Therefore, you will not be receiving updates on our routine visit as regularly as it used to be, as it come, except when there is a compelling situation that demands for it. Several visits to Onyendu, and particularly the visit of 3rd June 2023, was not publicized because of the nature of the matter discussed, but the relevant persons were duly briefed on the outcome. You see, I will explain this particular paragraph, number 4 that I just read now. Then 5 say, may I use this medium to address an obvious defamatory and very disappointing publication which was brought to my attention upon the conclusion of the routine visit, which unarguably is serving the mischiefs which the author intended it to serve. Let it be on record that neither Kingsley Kanu nor Emmanuel Kanu had at any point in time briefed me to handle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case or even IPOB matters. My letter of engagement is issued to me since 2015 by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB is still with me till date. 7. Neither Kingsley Kanu nor anybody acting on his behalf engaged Professor Mike Ozekome-San to represent Onyendu in any matter affecting him, Biafra, and the members of the public are aware that Onyendu specifically requested to see Professor Mike Ozekome-San upon his abduction and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. During that meeting, which details are already in the public domain, Onyendu personally briefed Professor Mike Ozekome-San to head his legal team till date. Professor Mike Ozekome-San has done credibly and overwhelmingly well in deploying his advocacy skills in representing Onyendu in all courts in Nigeria. That is beautiful, and that is true. 8. Further to the above, my briefings with Onyendu today lasted for over 1 hour. During this, we discussed pertinent issues concerning his legal and health matters. There was no time during the meeting that Onyendu entertained or expressed any iota of doubt whatsoever on the ability of his indefatigable legal team, ably led by Professor Mike Ozekome-San, to defend him. Onyendu also proceeded to avail me with other important messages to be passed onto his lead counsel, which assignments are expected to be conducted within the next 24 hours. 9. Kingsley Kanu is a bid to preempt an exposition I may make after today's visit, proceeding to make the ridiculous publication at exactly 1:57 p.m. Nigeria time. A few minutes before the scheduled visit of 2 p.m., he need not to have worried because out of respect and the deference to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I do not intend to make any such exposition. Good. That is what I told you guys, that some of us are, because of the respect and love we have for Mazi, that we are not exposing these people to the brim. As you may be aware, right from the 26th of July 2021, when an order was made by Honorable Justice Binta Yanko directing the DSS to allow Onyendu access his lawyers and relatives, upon prior submission of the names of those visiting Onyendu, my chamber has been exclusively submitting names of those visiting Onyendu, and this process still subsists. The names are usually shared with Onyendu before clearance is given by the DSS for the visit to take place. You see what I told you? That anytime anybody wants to visit Onyendu, they will have to let Onyendu know. The names of the people trying to visit him will be brought to him. When he approves it, the person will come. That is why Hopeless Osodimma did not see Onyendu, because Onyendu refused. Fine boy went and collected money from him to bring him to see Mazi. Then Mazi, hearing that he wanted to see him, Mazi refused, and Mazi did not see him. Against the backdrop of the foregoing, I wish to unequivocally state that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never disengaged, neither has he expressed any intention of dismissing his legal team, ably led by Professor Mike Ozekome-San. Biafrans, and indeed the members of the general public, are respectively advised to ignore in its entirety the obvious defamatory, mischievous, fake, reprehensible, denigrating, insult, and the unauthorized public notice issued by Kingsley Kanu alias Kanunta, as it is not true, as It is not true. Don't listen to that. Don't take it serious because it's not true. 12. May the general public and indeed Biafrans be properly guided that the simple reason for dishing out such condemnable falsehood is to ridicule and embarrass Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, ably led by an erudite, foremost and distinguished senior advocate of our time, Professor Mike Ozokome. 13. Kingsley Kanu should be assured that his evil strategies are dead on arrival. There is nothing whatsoever that will stop or deter Onyendu's legal team, who are tirelessly working day and night to ensure that Onyendu is released unconditionally. 14. In conclusion, Onyendu further used the opportunity offered by my visit to thank Ezigbo Umu Chineke for standing shoulder to shoulder with him, particularly all through this trying time. Onyendu assured Ezigbo Umu Chineke once again that it shall surely end in praise. He urged you all to remain firm, steadfast, and unrelenting in your supplications to God. Furthermore, Onyendu implores Ezigbo Umu Chineke to continue to abide by your peaceful conduct as you have consistently demonstrated. Thank you all, Ezigbo Umu Chineke, and remain blessed. We move. Signed, Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Esquire, IPOB Lead Counsel, 15th June 2023. I just read it in full to all of you. I wanted to read some part and leave some part, but now I read it in full. Now listen and pay attention. He made it clear here that the visitation of Onyendu, which is normally being published by himself, will no longer happen that way again. Because things have changed. There are things happening that Kanu Takanu and Emmanuel Kanu doesn't have idea anymore. There are things. That is why they are running up and down. And I believe that this update of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor that he always put in line whenever he visits Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is giving a topic, giving topic to what do you call him, Kingsley Ezebiro, and some enemies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So it's a good idea that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case and visit will not be always being published the way it used to be. The people who need the information from the inside will have it. So Biafrans should be rest assured that Onyendu is coming out as soon as possible, healthy and hearty. Nothing will happen to him. Nobody will break him. He's not going to be broken. So this message is for those of you who will say, hey, Onyendu is no longer seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because Barrister Ejiofor changed style. Stop updating us on his visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So they are now running up and down saying that he have not visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But he did not publish it because of the current plan that is going on for his release. Now, remember there was a time, I told you this last time, that Kanu Takanu and Fine Boy assembled some old women and old men to go and be sweeping, cleaning the house of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Mazi was coming. That was exactly when they had the information from Binta Yenko that Mazi may be free, may be released that period of time. And once they started, they preempted the attempt of what Binta Yenko wanted to do. Then they have to cut it. And Mazi still remain there. So this time around now, you see what they are doing. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out tomorrow, if the one you call Kingsley Kanu, Kingsley Ezebiro and Fine Boy have any hint, they will announce it to the whole world before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Remember in 2017, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was freed, it was declared that Mazi Kanu is free. But the process of Mazi Kanu coming out, why it was ongoing, nobody knew the exact day that he was going to leave that place. But there was a video, there was a picture captured. Then when he left there, nobody knew. The next thing we saw is that he visited Fani Kayode and thanked him for speaking for him those days. You know, those days, because now Fani Kayode will go chameleon. This will take chameleon. So, and the next thing we heard that Mazi Kanu is finally home in Umuahia. Then people begin to visit him. This is a professional way of dealing with the release of a man of that caliber. Because it's not everybody that is saying our leader Onyendo that actually love him. So you don't need to, tell people when he's coming out before he comes out. It's not done. It is something that needs professionals, people like Parisifa Ichukwe and Osekome to understand. So for the fact that they have stopped updating what happened and what doesn't happen in the DSS dungeon, then these guys were angry that they are no longer getting information. Because it's not everything that Mazi Kanu can discuss with his lead counsel that he discussed with Fine Boy. Fine Boy is there, seeing Mazi Kanu as his senior brother. But Osekome and the Ejiofor is there, seeing Mazi Kanu as their client. So if there's any truth or any secret that should be known, it is Osekome and the Barrister Ejiofor, not Fine Boy. Because the little one he knew before, he blew it up and he messed every arrangement up. What I'm telling you is what you need to know. So now, people who say that they love their brother and they are fighting for their brother to come out, how will they come and say they want to sack the people that their brother trusted? The most trusted lawyers of Mazi Kanu is Barrister Ejiofor and Mike Osekome. They are the most trusted. So they want to be having information on how they move, how they go, what they discuss, so that they will be using it against the movement. But now that they don't get information anymore. So it is now hitting them seriously. It is now hitting them seriously. It is hitting them seriously. So what they want is for them to understand what is happening. When is Mazi coming out? How is he going to come out? Let me tell you something. If Mazi Kanu is released today, go and mark it somewhere. Kingsley Ezebiro and the Fine Boy will not be aware. They will hear that their brother is already free from DSS dungeon. From DSS dungeon, but they will not know the plans, the arrangement, how Mazi Kanu is going to go, how he's going to move out of Abuja, DSS dungeon. They won't know because we don't trust them. And I want IPOB leadership to put strict condition to information that goes to these guys. I believe Barrister Ichukwe Ejiofor is watching my video. I believe Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Mike Osekome, is watching my video. I believe Mazi Darlington, Chinasawol, all of them, they watch my video. I see things before it happens. If this guy called Kingsley Ezebiro and his brother have information on the day that Mazi Kanu is leaving that particular dungeon, the gulag of these enemies, believe you me, they will blow it on the air. They will come out and tell the whole world, the Mazi Kanu is leaving DSS dungeon right now. They may even do live video. Now he's heading to the airport. From airport, he's going to fly to Enugu. From Enugu, he's going to take another car to Umuahia, or he's going to go to Owerri. From Owerri, he's going to, they will give the information, the movement information, the necessary information. They will blow it up. And this is not what we want. Even if DSS update them, there is always a way to maneuver those issues. It's a security discussion. It's not something I will be saying yet, because even the DSS, they are even listening to my program. Now then they listen past recording every of my program. They are recording it. They have it in park. But I know that they will play it to the glory of Chukwuka Biama. That at the end of the day, what I am fighting for will be restored. And I will be remembered for saying the truth at all times. I'm not afraid of death. I'm dead already. Biafra restoration is only what is going to give me life. Any day Biafra is restored, then I'll come back to life. But for now, I'm dead. So I know they fear nothing. Biafrans, Kesiri Ezebiro, Nenyanya, and the Uchenno Okorafo, the three of them should be held responsible for the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nenyanya. And every other person, Master Prophet, the wife, and what have you, all of them that call themselves Kanu family that are writing junk, sacking Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ozekome. Let them put up out article there. Let us see. Number one, Kanu is not educated enough. He's not educated enough. He's not enlightened enough. His English alone is like that of primary school students. Even though English is not our language, I know. But at least when you are addressing a caliber of people like Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ozekome, you write a good, at least put it in a good sentence that someone can read and have good true meaning. On this note, I am Mazopalezi Chukwubikem. I go Biafran Kembo na Biafra with and all of you that want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead, all of you will die. Somebody is calling on this platform. Let me answer this call and know who this person is. Welcome to this program. I see the hot. Your name and where are you calling from, please? Your name and where are you calling from?
Mazi, I don't know say you're closing.
Yes, I'm not closing. Go ahead and speak.
Okay, Mazi, good morning from here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Biafrans. Good afternoon. Good night. Whatever time zone I day. My name is Kanu. You know, from Akko. Akko, they for Neoma. And Neoma, they for Biafra land. And Neoma people all the way from Ikwakiri. We are Igbo people 100%. Mazi, as they hot this morning, I saw you don't talk about.
Yes.
And I saw we wait, don't follow you, they talk and too. Like I always say for your program, how many will go talk when you never talk? You know, last time when I called, I talk about Kanu. I talk about a lot of things. I talk about how Joseph, brother, saw Joseph in Egypt. Throw Joseph inside the dungeon. Just like the way they did our leader. How can you sack a lawyer when you know they pay? How can you sack a lawyer that is, you didn't hire the lawyer? It's IPOB that is paying Mike Ozekome and our legal counsel. It's your fault. This is the handwork of Ejimako. We talked last time now. Ejimako is the one doing all these things. Ejimako is the one that is persuading them. Fire these people. I am more competent. I can do the job. I am the Alpha and Omega. I am the charge and pay lawyer. I can charge and pay. I can do anything. But a sensible person will sit down and pause for a minute and say, Una brother there for dungeon. Is it the right time to be causing confusion? And this is why Ekperima coming here. Samuel Ekpa, whatever he's doing, is sponsored by Naya and Kanuta and Master Prophet. All of them, they are the one sponsoring, using that POB money. 70% of the people that are following Samuel Ekpa today, they are POB members. That is the truth. How can you tell me in this present situation when our leader did, you are firing a lawyer when you know hire? Okay, which lawyer? Now, you are telling them to hand over to. Can you mention the lawyer Kanu? I'm asking before I start to, you not fire me. What will happen now? I don't hear my name.
I fire you, Judo Kafo. I fire you. I fire you
thank you. Because
on behalf of Kanu family, I fire you, Mazi Darlington. Go ahead.
Because you sack everybody. I still get my job. I said, no, you go sack me too.
Yes, I'll sack you now. I fired you. Go ahead.
Yes, my brother. You know, these people want to cause confusion. A high proper lawyer, a distinctive lawyer, a lawyer when they select people when they judge a case. Who are you, Kanu, to come out and say you sack Michael Sokome? Do you know the capability and the capacity of Michael Sokome? You think say Michael Sokome and charge a lawyer like a judge to back up? No! Sokome is a high profile lawyer, qualified. You know they see the people when they work with, when they work for, when he be their lawyer. You know they see us a big man. You want this man to get angry. I said, okay, I'm not going to work for IPOB again. And that is what they are looking for. They are looking for Michael Sokome to get up and say, okay, as of today, I'm not a legal advisor or lawyer to Mazi Darlington again. That is what they are looking for. They want Mazi Darlington to die in the dungeon. So that him and Fanboy can go and sell all the land in Afara. That is what they are looking for. They are looking to sit on the throne of Mazi Darlington. And that is the plain truth.
Yes.
They want to go and sell all those land when our leader not sell. They want to kill their brother so they can inherit their brother inheritance. But let me tell you, Kanu Fanboy, like you rightly say, Mazi Okpara Zechuku weekend, when all Jews of Kanu and the criminal politicians brought money and car for our leader rejected it. Fanboy was using that money to carry old women in the village and young girls. Fanboy was parabolating the whole community with that car and the money. Kanu came down and joined Fanboy. Master Prophet, you are saying you thank God. Master Prophet, can I ask you a question? You have sworn you have used pint and coconut to go to those Ulipo River in Germany where you are. You have not died though. Mazi Darlington never died. Still there, can't be. You say that's my way they say, I need Biafra. Master Prophet. Master Prophet. We never die, yo. You have come again. You went home to Biafra land. If you so love your in-law, you are interested in his life. You went home. Why you didn't go to Abuja? Why you didn't go to DSS, Master Prophet, to visit your in-law? Mazi Chubuke, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
The singer of Okorobiadima, Master, you see, she's still there with Master Prophet because I don't hear the song anymore. Okorobiadima, I don't hear the song anymore. I don't even see the wife anymore. Are you sure they are still together?
They are together. But they are not getting 500 euro soup again.
Oh, I see. Maybe the woman don't work now. The business is not coming as usual.
Work what? A lazy bone like her. She cannot work. She's a lazy bone. She's depending on IPOB money.
I the shame for Kanu for my leader family. My leader, only person why they truthful. My leader is the only man in that family that is straightforward.
And Adanneha, Mazi Jude, Adanneha is a good woman too. Their first daughter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know that one, but the one.
Nnenna Kanu. That one is a very nice woman, very humble. She's a police officer. I will speak for her at any time. Go ahead.
Good. That is the only two. Like you said that the sister is a very good person. Mm-hmm. That is the only two that I know now. The rest two are Fanboy, Kanuta. They are all hopeless to the core.
Fanboy is worse than Kanuta.
They are hopeless because your brother there in the dungeon, a sensible man, a sensible family will stand by their brother. We stand with POS. We stand with Chikodosian. We stand with IPOB to fight for the release of Mazi Darlington. the power to begin to destroy your brother's effort. All the struggle when our leaders struggle for this Biafra restoration. Our leader was flying around the world, from New York to London, from London to Paris, from Paris to Germany. This man no rest now, so they go to gather around the world to say it's time we go home.
Are you aware that they gave him poison in America?
Okay. Our leader go around the world to come make sure
Mazi Jude Okafor.
connect all the children of God around the world. Biafrans.
Mazi Jude.
Oh.
Mazi Jude.
I hear you, my brother.
Are you aware that Mazi Nnamdi ate poison in the house of Uchenna Okorafor, Adamma Brown, the mother of Uchenna Okorafor? They gave the man poison. After eating, he was rushed to hospital. Are you aware?
I'm aware.
Good. Continue.
It's very shameful, very laughable that Kanu and other IPOB members are in connection of this thing that happened to our leader. It's a shameful thing, my brother. I cannot imagine. I cannot think. But when I think about Joseph, how his brother sold Joseph in the land of Egypt, I begin to know that things are happening. Things can happen. Biafrans around the world, I beg, let us not buy into this fake lie, into these fake people. Fire any lawyer. It's not the one paying them. If any our leader wife have more power than Kanuta and Kanuta, whatever is their name. Our leader wife, when a man get married, he leave his family according to the Bible and take care of his own immediate family, which is his wife and his children. And they can complain and say this people should be fired because it's his husband, not Kanuta, not a jobless man in Germany who rely on IPOB monthly fee to pay his house rent. Can you go and ask Kanuta where is he working in Germany? No job. Can you ask Master Prophet? Master Prophet, the man that went to Nigeria to go and be like a Koko and all those native doctors that were building mansion. He went there, things didn't go well the way he wanted. He ran back to Germany. This is a man that is very, very dubious. Star. He has the courage to be talking online yesterday. I thank Kanuta for firing DOS. Can you imagine? When I look at that Master Prophet sometime, that man have a mental problem. I know. He has a mental problem. In fact, his mental problem is too much. He needs to be taken into a psychiatric hospital. If he was a good in-law, he will call them and say, my in-laws, this is not the time. This is not the time to be writing this. So you people, we want the leader, our leader.
Mazi, round up.
Stay more there because
Mazi, please.
Make a round up, my brother.
Please round up.
Yes, make a round up.
Okay.
Biafrans around the world, I beg. That tweet is fake. Make una not buy it. And every video and every tweet that Kanuta tweet, let us save everything. So that tomorrow, if anything happens to our leader, we don't want any crocodile cry from Kanuta or his family.
And nothing will
Let
happen.
us begin to save their tweets and video, including Master Prophet. Don't delete them. Save them. Every negative, including the one Samuel Ekpa is doing. Save everything. So on that day, when our leader will come out, we will begin to send him the video, the tweet of people that he trusted, what they did on his behalf. That they are the one that made him to be there. Because these people now are indirectly telling the Nigerian government to kill our leader. That he don't have any lawyer again. Their hope is lost. But we IPOB and supporter and loving people of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we finished until our leader come out. And we will see Biafra in our time. In the name of Chukwu Kike Abiyama's name I pray.
He said,
thank you
very much.
Mazi. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have another caller on the line. After this caller, I'm going to make a little exposition on Aloy Ejimako that will shock some of you. Welcome to the program, As the Hot. Your name and where you calling from, please.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
As the Hot.
Yes.
As the Hot. Now, so with the talker.
Yes, sir.
My name is Tonna. I'm calling from Italy.
Tonna, go ahead.
I just want to lay my voice and based on what some people have been talking about way to restrict some people for the leadership to restrict some people from seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, because most of these things have caused a lot of problem, which I'm one of it. I'm a victim of it because I know where I'm standing and I know what is right and what is wrong. You can't just come and convince me on some certain things. So if not because of that, maybe I could have been convinced to join the wrong narrative. So what I'm saying that some people have talked about this is that the leadership should try to restrict some people from seeing our leader, because this have caused trouble in the sense that some people were being convinced that, because some of one approached me and said that why should they be talking about Kanu and other things, that what they are doing, both the Madam Finance, but that what they are doing is right. But if I should be doubting it, that he's going to give me number to call direct from to call the lawyer direct that are going to say Nnamdi Kanu and other things. So because this thing, if I assume that some people are being restricted from seeing him, because that is the place that they are getting information, how can it be based on some other people are going and they are not giving information to the leadership? People will be giving out numbers to go and call those people that are in the same party with this criminal Kanu. And those people will be convinced because they are all together in this thing. Immediately you call that person now, he will have one or two to convince you. You understand me?
Yes.
So most of these things are the things that are causing problem. The leadership should look into it, especially most of the gullible ones that are in the Europe or maybe outside the Europe. These are one of the things that are causing problem, because they will give him direct line to, maybe I don't know the lawyer because I didn't want to ask him to bring down the lawyer. Maybe that is a mistake. But I could have asked the person to give me the number of the lawyer to be sure of that person that is talking. They will say I will give you the number of lawyer so that you will call the person to verify whether what the Kanu is saying or what the other people are saying is good or right. So I said I'm not interested, but what I know that they are not doing things and working things as a brother, because they cannot tell me that my brother will be there. When people, I told him that, what if they leave this struggle for Kanu and the rest of them, can they do it? Would they be able to do it? No, but they cannot do it. So we need to do this in togetherness. But we will not the one that the leadership will saying B, the other one will be there saying A. That is not making sense at all. And the leadership should look into this thing, because this is what is causing confusion and bring some division in most families in Europe here. So that is what my voice that because many people have said that they should know the people, the leadership should retreat some people from going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because when they go there, they will bring out another lies to sell out to their gullible ones.
Thank you. Your contribution is good. I have said it long time ago that it's not everybody that should be seeing Mazi. Thank you for your contribution. It's a good one. Now I want to say something, Biafrans. I've been keeping quiet for a very long time on Aloy Ejimako. And now I want to post something on my wall right now. What I'm posting now is on a domain in New York, America, that published the sack of Aloy Ejimako as a lawyer in America. Aloy Ejimako is a charge and bail sacked lawyer from the United States of America. I'm going to publish it right now with his picture on Acid Hot. As you are watching me now, you will see the update right now. Then I will not do much exposition on him because I have some documentations that back up this thing I want to post now. I have some documents that back it up. Like every document that back what I'm posting right now, I have it intact. You'll be surprised how did this guy get all this? So by right, Aloy Ejimako is not qualified to stand as a defense, or what they call, is it, did he call himself special counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Only America churachu. The judiciary in the United States of America chased him away, sacked him, and deported him. And he came here. I don't know who brought him in. I'm still making investigation to know who brought this man in into this IPOB family. He is not qualified to talk about IPOB issues. Even though all of us have praised him in the past. Hey, you won a case in Umuahia. Listen, if you give me Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, I'm not a lawyer. I will defend it anywhere in the world, and I will win. And all of you that are Chineke, can defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case anywhere in the world, and you will win. Because the case have spoken for itself. Like the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have spoken for itself. It is open. The United Nations Charter made that case very, 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 very a win-win case for anybody who pick it up. But you know that this side of the world, they don't respect law. They don't. So, what I'm going to post now is an eye-opener for Aloy Ejimako, for those of them that are still believing in that man. Because all this Mazi Judoka just said now, all this sack, this person sack, it is Aloy Ejimako that is engineering it. That is why sometimes when Ifeanyi Ejiofor post something, update, Aloy Ejimako will come and counter it. Go back, you see where Ejiofor have posted something and Ejimako is countering it. Is it because we keep quiet? We're not saying things about that. I have to do that right now. I have to do it right now. I publish him all those documents. I will publish all those documents. I will. See, I was giving you warning in the past to be careful, to be careful, to be careful, to be careful, to be careful. When as I'm posting it, I'm posting the link where you can go and read it from the main page from American newspaper in New York. I'm not posting something that both the charges number and every case file, whatever that was used to dismiss this idiot called Aloy Ejimako. I'm going to put it out right now. This is the picture, in case you are looking for it. This is the picture. I'm posting it right now. This man is here to deceive the general public and make money out of IPOB. I have all those information for a very long time. Right now, let me help make Aloy Ejimako a little bit popular, but in the negative side, because nobody will read all this and still look at him as a lawyer that is worthy of representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just posted it right now. You can check it on my wall. What I put there is not my write-up. That is verbatim from the page. This man is a charge and bail sacked lawyer. He's not a professional. That is why you see him coming online to tell us, I'm sacking, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked me to sack this person, to sack that person. Who sent you to do that? Look at all his conduct. Unprofessional. Unprofessional. Any day I will wake up to do a program on this man, I will expose so many things that will shock so many of you. It's not just about writing. I just posted it now. You can go on my line, on my timeline, on my Facebook wall, and see the man you call Aloy Ejimako that is bragging. onye a chụrụ achụ na America bata here nchịkọ bụrụ obere mmiri ka ọ na-eche eze ọ bata na ogbu mmiri erie ya. And on this note, I'm going to bring this program to an end. I'm a Yoshiko Kabioma Kogozomo Biafra Nino Yafotata Sifuku Chakambuan Nuke Mazopales Chukubikem. Those that gave Mazinan kind of poison in America, you know the reason. Those that are sending money, $10,000, $20,000, $6,000 to which you know Karafo, you know the reason. All of you, you know what you are doing. And Kanu Takanu, fine boy, both of you are finished. I don't blame you guys because IPOB leadership shielded you. But today, you are on your own. Kanu takwena he zore na Germany. Iba igizo kan wori he for. Zogaliwa, we are waiting. I want to bring this program to an end, and I say, may Chukwu Kabima bless each and every one of you. That sack that they sent to Palestine, Ifeanyi Chukwu Ejiofor and Ozekome is null and void. It's rubbish. It doesn't make any sense. Then, don't forget to report Simon Ekperima Twitter account and the Kanu Twitter account. Don't forget to report them. Report them. Then the sacking continue. Anybody you know his name, tag him and say, I sack you. That is how we're going to rubbish this idiot. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I will meet you some other day. I've come this morning because I want to speak to my brothers and my sisters across the globe. Those of you that do not understand how IPOB is structured, those of you who do not understand what we are doing, I want you to listen and listen attentively. As you are listening, I want you to share this program because Facebook have started their battle against this page again. They are not allowing people to see update whenever I am live. That is the reason why you must share this program. If you are an IPOB member who like Mazi Darlington, who love the freedom of our people, who is supporting this movement financially, physically, morally, and otherwise, you have to share this program. When you look at the cap I'm putting on this morning, you see the rising sun, the half of a yellow sun. You see IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. This message that I'm about to push out this morning, this afternoon, this evening, depending on your location, is strictly for Biafrans. If lovers of freedom like the program, they can as well share it. If friends of Biafrans like it, they can also share it. But it is strictly for Biafrans. This program is well packaged for the people of Biafra. The reason why I'm telling you that it is strictly for Biafrans is because there are things I will say on this platform today that only Biafrans can understand. Because in some area, I may use my local dialects. Therefore, if you are listening to me, I want you to understand that this struggle have gotten to the stage where nobody that doesn't mean well for Biafra will longer be protected, irrespective of who you are. At the stage where we found ourselves in this struggle right now, as it is hot, we can no longer say, because this person is this and that, for that reason, we should protect them, we should not talk about them. It is the right time for us to keep aside that respect, that honor that have been shedding some elements, some criminals, because of the love and the respect we have for Mazi Darlington. We have been shedding some of them, we have been protecting some of them, not saying things the way it is. Me, I am breaking that yoke this morning. Because I will no longer keep quiet because of the love I have for Mazi Darlington and watch Mazi Darlington die. Love, that is not a genuine love. I will no longer keep quiet because of the respect we all have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and allow these people to kill the same person that I am giving this respect. That kind of respect, because it is not a genuine one. And I am using this opportunity to call all media warriors. I am calling all Biafrans, all IPOB members, to stand up gallantly and fight anybody, decimate any idiot that claim to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother. Why they want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die? This struggle have shaded some moles, some criminals that claim to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brothers and sisters because of the love and the respect we have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the more we are shading them, the more we are protecting them, the more these guys are growing feathers, trying to perch on the Iroko tree himself, known as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and to bring him down. While we are using the love we have for Mazi to shade them, to protect them. And our people in my dialect says, Oneme ana asoro isiede anya, anede asinoya ka ana asoro. Ana asoro anede. If you see the up to ko, osinoya ka ana asoro. And on this note, we should continue to call a spade at this juncture. I happen to be the first person in this struggle that stood up against the criminalities entities in disguise working for Biafra, but they are criminals. I stood up before any other person, which I was penalized for, which I was attacked for, which I was cajoled for, there were a lot of things I received for doing that. But believe you me, today, everybody in this struggle have seen what I saw a long time ago and started shouting. You see, this morning program is going to be exceptional. I don't write things on my book before I come out to speak to you, because I have everything in my memory based on what I know, what I see, what I have ideas happening. That is why my program is exceptional. I am not in the line of somebody in America told me to say, or somebody in Jamaica told me to say. No. I witnessed a lot. This program, if I'm done doing this program, if this program that I'm doing today will lead to my sack by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in IPOB, I will humbly, wholeheartedly accept that sack and say thank you, Mazi, for relieving me of this burden that I have been carrying all this while. If what I'm going to say on this platform today will lead to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out, because he's going to listen, I will not delete it, he must listen to it, for him to see what I have battled, what we have fought, how we have done a lot of things to make sure that he is safe, that he is protected. So if he come out to use this particular program to say, for you to say this, for you to reveal this, for you to reveal that, I am hereby sacking you. I will celebrate it. As a matter of fact, I will kill a goat. I will kill one.